am Nikita H. Welcome to Code to Create channel. Before getting into the video, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please do watch the video till the end, and if you liked it, please like it and share it with your friends. Friends, if you have any comments, please do comment below in the box. Let's go for it. In this video, we're going to make a login page. Our login page will look like this. You can sign in from Google, you can log in from Facebook, you can log in from LinkedIn. And then you put your login ID and then the password and then login. If you want to reset, you can reset it. So this is our aim to make today. So let's go to File, New, and then New Project. And then I'm selecting an empty activity. I'm going next. And I'm saying login page. So first let's begin with activity main.xml. So before starting, we can't just continue with two projects, which is activity main.xml and then main activity.java. For that I'm going to create new file. Well, many new files. So first one, I'm just gonna create a new Java class and I'm naming this as welcome activity. Let's go to layout and then here we have to create many. So layout resource file. And then the first one is going to be activity underscore welcome. Let's keep it as small, welcome. Let's hit enter. And another one, let's say new layout resource file. And this one is login underscore 1. And then layout resource file login underscore 2. And then login underscore 3. Login underscore 3. Yeah. So first let's begin with activity main.xml. This is just the design, so I'm going to copy from my resource file. Yeah, here. Let's copy this up. Let's do Control C. Let's come back. So Control V. Over here we have just created a layout, relative layout, and then we have set the layout width as match parent. Let's split it and check it out. So this is how it's gonna look. This is a calendar. to say, see, you saw the date picker and then the web view. And now the next file we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the welcome activity.java. So over here in the welcome activity, let's say extends. Let's say extends app compact activity. Yeah. And then we are saying private, we are initializing a variable, we are saying private static, that is static, and then the final one, string key underscore user name. Username is equal to the text, the string username. And let's end it up. Let's come down and then say another private static final string key password. And then the key password is equal to the password, the string password. And let's end it. And then let's come down and say at override. Over here we are going to do a protected void on create bundle, and then saved instance state. Yeah. Then let's put out the parentheses and come down. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah. And then let's come down and say set content view. Set content view as r.layout dot activity welcome. And then I'm coming down and saying text view username text view is equal to the text view, which means we are saying that it's equal to text view, and then I'm saying find view by id. I'm saying r.id dot username username text view. And then let's end it. Let's come down and then say text view password text view is equal to text view, and then come out and then say find view by id r.id dot password text view. And then let's come down and say bundle. Let's do one thing, the welcome activity, let's copy and paste it up here. There's nothing much over here. Now let's just copy it and paste it, and then I'll be explaining you what is it. Let's leave the package. Let's do controls. Okay. See, let's come here and then do Control V. Okay, so let's just write down app combat activity. Yeah. Let's do Control X. Let's come to activity welcome. Yeah, there's nothing much over here. First, let's delete up everything. And then let's call up the linear layout. And say X, M, L, and S or something. Okay, let's come up here. Let's copy only the line, the activity welcome.xml line, as it is right now showing an error, this much. And I'll be showing you how to create the text view. Control V. Yeah. Over here we are going to create the text view. Text view, the width we are setting into wrap content and wrap content, and then I'm setting its ID to add ID username text view. Text view, and then I'm ending it up. Let's come down and then call another text view, wrap content, and then this is the password one. Ready? The password text view. And then the end of linear layout. Yeah. What is the mistake? I'm not getting where's the mistake. In the import, it's saying in the import there's a mistake. Okay, it's not V7. Okay, then what's it? Let's just delete this up. Is it better? Yeah. Now we are completed. Let's come to login 1. Over here we are just creating the login, the linear footout and everything. So we'll just copy this also, and I'll be pasting all the code. Do not worry, I'll be pasting all the code and I'll be explaining this. So let's paste it. Drawable header. Oh yeah, before that we had to do one work, that is the layout, the drawable over here, the Facebook login image, all the images that I have saved like this. So you can just save it up, but for now I'll just be copying this and pasting it up. And paste. Okay. Yeah. Again. So let's just copy it like alone. Not cut. Let's just say copy. Come to the drawable and then paste it up and okay. I come back here. Let's come here. Copy. And then let's paste this image up. The sign in from Google, the sign in from the LinkedIn, all the starting page that we're going to do is about this. Paste it and okay. Let's come here. Copy. Come here and then paste it up. Let's copy it. Yeah, so you saw the error is gone. Let's first go to the login 3 and then come to the login 2. Okay, before that let's check out what's there in the login 1. Over here we have created a relative layout. Inside that we have created a linear layout, that is the header. We have set its width. Let's just check it out. Yeah, so this is how our login page is going to look. So this is the linear layout. Over here you can see the image, I think. So this is the linear layout. This is another linear image. This is an image actually. And this, the whole thing is the relative layout. Let's come to the login 3 and begin now. So that's the same with the login 3. So let's just copy paste. And I'll just be showing you, but a big code, a kind of big code. Yeah, we have created a linear layout inside a relative layout. I'm setting its width as match parent, height as wrap content, and the orientation as vertical. Let's just check this out. Yeah, so you saw this. Let's first go to the login page 1, and this is the 2 image that we did over here. In the login page 3, we have put an edit text, another edit text for the password, and 2 buttons, and then a text view, and then 3 buttons over here. This is another linear layout. These both are the linear layout that we did. So let's see what is there. This one is the header that I already showed you. All 3 are the same. Over here in the edit text, the padding we are setting it to 10 dp, and the ID is email because we are going to take the email, and the hint is your login please. Because we are asking them the email, the hint is going to be the login please. And then the width as match parent, height as wrap content. The same over here, but your password please. And then the ID is password. Here is the button. The ID is login. Do not care about this. This cannot be considered in the errors. This ID is login. The text is login as we're going to log in. And then the text alignment is going to be centered. The text color is going to be green. That is this. Okay, this is yellow actually. Yeah, this is yellow. And then the text size, I'm setting it to 17 dp. And text style to normal. The background to the green button that we have saved over there in the drawable over here. Yeah, and then the gravity to center vertical is showing an error because it should be center horizontal, which will not be suitable for it to stay like this. So it's better putting it as center vertical. And then the width as match parent, height as 55 dp. The same over here. The ID as reset and text as reset. And then we have the text view that says register here. It doesn't mean that you need the text view over here, but I'm just keeping this up. The height is wrap content, the width is fill parent, the ID is link to register over here. And then the text I'm setting it as register here. The margin bottom is 5 IDP, and the same for margin top 20 DIP. And then the text color as primary dark, that looks like this. And then the text size as 220 DIP and the gravity as center. And then inside the relative layout, we have another linear layout over here that says this part. This is into two parts, this part and then this part. Inside that linear layout, we have three buttons where we are setting the background to the Google log, the image over here. The same for the three buttons, we are setting it over here, and then the ID as LinkedIn, the ID as over here, the ID as Facebook login, over here the Google log. That's all is there in the login 3. In the login 2, let's come to the login 2. I think it's the same, and it is the same. Login 2, yeah. So you saw. So this is the final login, and this is the login 1, which contains the first part. You saw the first part. This is the login 2 that contains the second part. This is the final app. So let's copy the login 2. Into Control C. I'll just be explaining you, there's no problem. Over here, let's split this up. Let's split this up. And you see this linear layout over here saying ID is header. I'm setting its ID that we have set in the login 1. So these and all are not needed. Let's directly come to this part that we have created, which I've already explained everything. There are 2 edit text and then the button. Over there we have created how many buttons? We have another extra 3 buttons. Yeah. So you see text alignment is center, the text color is yellow, and yeah, the background, the image is green button. The gravity is center vertical, which is center and then the vertical. The width is match parent, the height is 55 dp. So the left out thing is the main activity. Let's do the same copy paste. Let's come to the code. Let's come to the main activity. Yeah, over here is the main part. Let me just explain you what is there over here. We are extending it to on click the shared preferences change listener. I'll just be explaining you what is all these stuffs. Just give me a minute. First, let's copy and paste it up. I'll be pasting the code in the description. I'll be giving the link of the code in the description. You can just see it out. Yeah, let's come to the top. The app compact over here, let's just change it to app compact activity. Let's see what's this. Let's delete this first. Yeah, this is completed the error over here. See, you saw almost all the errors are completed. So let's see what is that. The shared preferences, we are initializing, this is just a variable dot editor, and then we edit text. The edit text, we are initializing a variable, another variable over here. We are saying edit text is equal to the edit text, and then we are saying private static final string is login, and we are setting the string, meaning we are setting the text as is login, and the key username and password that I've showed in the welcome activity. And then we are saying we are again making a static final saying mypref, saying login underscore Rahul. And then the stored record, we are making it into a string. We are taking it into a string. The record that is stored, we are taking it into a string. And then we are saying Wi-Fi is equal to false. Wi-Fi is not needed. And then we are saying private edit text, username, password edit text. These are both the edit text. We are just saying that these both are edit text and it's private. And then we are coming to the protected void, saying the username edit text is equal to find view by ID, and then the ID is email that we have initialized in the activity underscore main.xml file. The same to password. And then we are saying button login is equal to button. That is a button. We are just saying that button login is a button, and then we are saying find view by ID, the login. That again is there in the main activity. The activity underscore main.xml. The reset button over here, the login and the reset, we are saying on click the this context is equal to, we are setting the context, we are saying context is equal to this, the parameter this, and then context is equal to get base context. And then we are saying calling a toast, the text is demo toast, and over here another toast, demo toast. This is the get base content, this is for the main activity. And then comes the shared preference, saying my preference context dot mode underscore private, that's private. And then we are saying if shared preferences contains is login, if that contains is login, then again another if condition, we are saying if shared preference dot contains key username edit text dot set text to the shared preference, the ID and the password and all those things dot get string key username, the username, and another for the password, and then show welcome screen, the welcome screen that shows the calendar. And then we are saying protected void on pause. These are all the stuffs that are needed. Then the create login session that is needed. The another that creates another screen. So we are saying public void create login session. We are saying editor is equal to shared preference dot edit. And then we are saying edit dot put boolean is login is equal to true. So over here we are putting a boolean saying is login is true. And then we are saying editor dot put string key username comma username edit text dot get text. We are getting the text from the username edit text, and over here the same for the password, and then the edit, we are committing it up. And then we are saying on click, we are creating a public void saying on click, that is needed too. And then we get the ID, and then we say case r.id.login show welcome screen. Over here we are showing the welcome screen, and then we break this up, we break the whole public void. Over here if we click on the reset, it says you to reset, and then the break the whole thing. And then we are saying create login session over here in the show welcome screen. This is completely different. And then we are saying bundle is equal to new bundle bundle dot put string key username. We get the we get the text over here and then convert it into a string, and then we start that activity. And then we say private void reset content. The username, we set the text to an empty string, and the password also we set it as it's a edit text, and we need the input from the user. And then we say we put the is login to false. Remember this, when we reset it, we are putting the is login to false. And then we are saying clear, we clear out everything, and then we say commit, and then we request the focus. And then we come to the protected void over here on resume. When we say super on resume, we say super dot resume, and shared preferences is equal to get default shared preferences. This is the log saying tag, and the tag is, I'm setting just the text over here. You can set the tag to anything, but I'm just setting it to tag. And then the message to resume plus the string, this one, the key username that we get, that string. And then we are saying public void on shared preferences to string, and then we say log d, we get the log over here, and then the tag, and then shared preference, the message to shared preference, and then plus the s to a string. So we have completed up everything. Let's just run it and check. It's running, the Gradle is running. It's still running, the Gradle, they are just checking if our Gradle is right. Let's check it out. Let's check our app in the emulator. So this is how it's gonna look. We'll just sign in with Google. This is gonna work only if we have a Google account or Facebook account. So in this emulator right now we don't have. So let's just say reset. So the whole app is not gonna work right now because we don't have the login ID, we don't have the password, and we didn't set, and we don't even have an account in Google or Facebook or LinkedIn. So we can't do this. But after we log in, you can try it on your phone. After we log in, it shows you a calendar, which means the welcome screen. So now we have completed our beautiful app. So now we know how to make a login page, and with that a calendar app. That's great.